change underway with South Carolina controlling the opening tip. Gamecocks at 5, back with the team after a year at Ohio State. Three-pointer no good by Abdallas, showing off the passing ability, but Tyler Johnson denied. In a win against Charleston Southern. Here's Capich. Shot clock down to 5.
And what that does, Anish, this is not a deep Virginia Tech team. They don't go.
And we talked to Mike Young earlier. There really is no set timetable for return. He was averaging.
Only a freshman, doesn't have his legs under him. He's starting here tonight, but that's got to be finished.
Knox.
Well, he's got to stay aggressive. He's only averaging about 11 shots.
Is there. It'll be credited to Bedford, who snaps out of an 0 for 13.
A lot of ball handlers out there, a lot of connectors.
This time he finishes.
This is going to be a possession game. Neither of these teams turns it over much, and neither are.
Well, that one falls for Hansberry, who scored in double figures in 3 straight.
And there's the versatility of Hansberry.
Head-to-head a year ago.
Yeah, it started there, and then they proceeded to bash the rest of college. Out of the SEC is really what hurt the ACC throughout the year.
And when you think of what these games over the next 2 get into conference play, where the teams are in the net rankings, that could change. But if you've got 8 in the as Knox finishes at the rim, so league perception for both conferences becomes crystal.
A closer look. As there's Abdallas, nice touch. He shows ability to go left, just really skilled. It's like maybe you move it to February to give yourself a better look of how these leagues are matching up closer to the. It's
Strong, by the way, the last basket for South Carolina, and then Hansberry follows at the other end. Strong has been just a microwave. Strong. He's been South Carolina's leading scorer off the bench in 3 of the last 4 games. Paint try. Make it 7 straight made baskets, a dozen points in the paint. That's Bedford.
And it's a really good cut by Bedford.
On the kick out, that's Kobe Knox. He had 15 last time out.
And that 3 starts with a paint touch.
Johnson is going to get called for a push-off on Knox. That's 2. He was the SEC Coach of the Year. Tough times last year. And like most teams in college basketball, a hard shoot. Lines it up, knocks it down. He is now 8 of his last 16 from 3.
He's smoking. Another one of those guys, 6 of 22 coming in.
Bench 2. Strong forced that one. He's averaging double figures in scoring, and he's doing it with his defender falling down. Thunder's at home.
I mean, that's too easy. Obviously you missed the steal.
Polk knocks down the 3.
Much needed 3 there. And Polk, one of those freshmen who comes in, and that's what he does. Heavier.
Christian Gerdak, the freshman from Charlestown, West Virginia, for his first 2. Johnson using the screen, runs into trees, and then a great find for a Simeon.
And again, it's a defensive breakdown on the.
Johnson leans in, gets the 2, his first 2 points.
The other thing too, Anish, is
Frazier went to West Virginia. Hansberry followed. When Frazier went to Virginia Tech, Hansberry followed. Johnson looking for help. Kicks it out, Capich. Now the Hansberry, great position down low. He's got 11.
The ball screen coverage for South
Carolina. D1 scholarship on his 4th team in 4 years. They really like what he can be on
the ball handler. He's also their leading rebounder. Shows you there he can post up.
There, Dorn battles for the board. And another offensive rebound for Virginia Tech.
And in the offensive rebound.
Into the corner. Abdallas lines it up, knocks it down.
Really good ball movement, good improvisation, really good skip to find Abdallas.
It's been a fun matchup to watch early. Now Strong may have taken an extra step, may have gotten away with it. Battle for the board, it comes.
Kalamata.
Olive. Wayak's deflected, he gets it back, and the soft touch for Ncaa. Ncaa Johnson, interesting journey. Started Virginia Tech just muscling and out-muscling South Carolina down low and on the glass.
The defensive rebound.
The foul is on Eli Ellis. His first.
Much of a stand there from Sheriff Johnson, but nonetheless, Ben Hammond, and much better in his sophomore year, much more under control.
And Mike Young telling us that with Hammond and Update, struggled to shoot last year, struggled to take care of the ball. They've been much better in that department this year. South Carolina 1 for 5 tonight at the free throw line. Make it 2 for 6, and Strong with 8. Great feed, Johnson to Strong.
And that's the other thing with Hansberry off the floor. You know, the scouting report says we got to get a hand in Ellis's face. And just a little too aggressive and fouling a three-point shooter. The
line. Freshman from Hickory, North Carolina. He came to South Carolina. Another point in the paint. Hammond accelerating the runner. No good. The Hokies led by as many as
ball screen.
How about that? The second half starts the way the first half went.
That was the other problem area.
Hansberry's got 15. Butler launches a 3, way off. Aspects in college basketball. Hansberry too strong. Rebound Butler. So there you go. There's a rebound.
Man game.
Kobe Knox, baseline. Air ball. There's Abdallah. Oh, where he is. Three-pointer good by Jalen Bedford. Rad transfers. K-pitch, no. Kicks it out to Tyler Johnson. Not there. He shot 44%. Great move by Johnson. Sheriff jumps. Air ball. Sheriff jumps. Has it poked away. Tyler Johnson.
Physically strong.
The lob to Butler. Couldn't catch it clean, but
yeah, we didn't see much. Johnson only from
Clemson.
I think too, if you're Lamont.
The season high and career high 17 minutes. Knox with the 3. They're getting good looks from 3. They're Dorn using his size, but a foul. Wide open. Batted in the air. And a rebound pulled down by Strong.
Side out. You'd love to see him kind of get to the rim. There you go.
Kobe Knox. Turned over. Here comes Ncaa Johnson. Blocked by Abdallah. But they get a... Right now, he's not quite ready to be a point guard in the NBA. They said ball handle.
4 feet. They were into him. They sped him up. And I thought in the second halves of both of those games, they wore him down. He is so good out of pick and rolls that that's kind of where you want the ball.
Hansberry draws the double. And the miss by Gerdak, but look what South Carolina did. They brought in Creased Asandiko. He gives you some size. He's raw. 7. Oh. Dribbling on the perimeter, and you get a reach in. There he is. He's open, and he hits. Johnson. Gerdak.
Nice job by these bigs.
Ellis on the drive. Turbines. Kicks it out to Knox. Another open 3 missed. It will stay with Virginia Tech. Bedford. That was a good look. Rebound tapped. Strong puts it on the floor through the trees. Gets rewarded with 2 shots. The SEC Challenge, Virginia Tech looking for its first win. A dozen for Strong. He leads South Carolina. Shoot with the soft, feathery touch. 15 against VCU, 17 against St. Mary's. Polk misfires. Hansberry. No. Hansberry stays with Strong. The lob for Dorn. Boy, he's caught the ball with a Ncaa Johnson. No good for the tie. Abdallah drops it off. Hansberry again. He's got 17. He's got 5 assists, 6 rebounds, another 3 offline. South Carolina game with Abdallah and Hansberry, and Abdallah swivels in. He's got 7. There you go inside to a Simeon. We get a
low help where the tag defender, as we call it, is coming over way late.
What's the adjustment?
Meet the tag guy, and you got to meet him high. A lot higher than South Carolina has
3 feet from the rim.
Yeah, no question.
There's Ncaa Johnson, tries to split the D, but a foul on the drive.
A good free throw shooting team.
Elijah Strong, tough fadeaway, and Dorn. Dorn has 3. That's a lot of your size if you're Virginia Tech.
And a silly foul because
following our game here, SEC Challenge rolls on with more men and women's games right here on the up double digits on Florida. That game on ESPN. Abdallah too strong with a 3 out of ACC SEC basketball. Strong missed another open 3, and Abdallah to Dorn. Too easy.
It's the same thing.
Johnson splits the D.
Now that you're in the bonus.
Hammond hits the 3.
Man, big shot.
Sharp jumps. Knocks it down. He's got Seps, is the first Mongolian citizen to earn a Division I basketball scholarship. And of Sharamvant's there, he also has a basketball court dedicated to him. His dad, who was a tall statue of Genghis Khan, which is the largest and tallest equestrian.
Jobs has played in all 4 time zones here in the U.S. Started at Dayton, then to Sanford.
That pass is tipped.
Kind of going horseback across the Mongol land.
The steps. Antonio Dorn and Mike Sharavjamps
get a German.
Hansberry to shoot. Beautiful ball movement. Wow. Comes back to Hansberry. Too easy down low for the big guy, Christ Asandiko. Hansberry using the angle has matched his career high in points. And another foul down low. That's Abdallah, the 8th team foul on Virginia Tech. So South Carolina.
That sounds, they just have not been able to string consecutive stops together.
Abdallah working on Ncaa Johnson.
Wow.
And how about using his shot? Shoot on the drive. Great decision.
And a nice little float game on fleek in the paint.
And a careless Hansberry is
just driving down the lane. And if somebody gets there to stop his momentum, he's got that little shim.
On his 3rd school, Illinois, West Virginia, now Virginia Tech. Oh, missed them both. Now Abdallah on Strong. Too much. In non-conference, including Virginia Tech. They also beat BC and Clemson. Played tournament last year. Sharp jumps. Brings it to. And we are tied. It's the first tie up. Shot clock at 10. They go to Hansberry. Johnson a 3. Way off. 3-point play complete. Hammond a 3. That's good. And we're tied at 68 seconds.
And you get somebody downhill.
One area where South Carolina's been better in the second half. Sharp jumps. Had the hot hand. Missed, but able to draw.
You get the breakdown of the defense, and that's where Sheriff Johns attacks.
Meanwhile, Tyler... 10 of Sharp jumps, 14 have come. Hansberry down low. He gets it to go. 21.
That's the count.
7. Ellis, the 3. No good. Rebound, Dorn.
Oh.
And it is a blocking foul.
Thought he slid his feet over. And Hansberry lowered.
It's Hammond, another 3. In and out. Hansberry, Amtrak's down the lane. Juggles over strong. No. Great defense that time. 90 seconds left. Meechie Johnson, no, but a foul. The line tonight. And he missed the first. He's missed them both.
Wow. And that starts with having the ball in Abdallas' hands. They've gone to that two-man game with he and...
Just to Butler and Northwestern. Virginia Tech has dropped its last 2. Now Hansberry, size advantage against Ellis.
Oh,
missed it, knocked out.
Challenge the last out-of-bounds play on the baseline.
If you don't overturn the on the Jumbotron above us, it looks like Dorn clearly... Sundeko setting the screen and called for an offensive foul. That is this.
wow.
And they get Abdallas with a foul.
Esendako in the play. All due respect to how he has played
strong. The open 3, left it short. Rebound, number 11 by Hansberry.
You get a good look by a guy who's really been scoring the basket. Something here where those two guys get the ball. Again, open look, but if you're Virginia Tech, I think you can live with that. See South Carolina with less time.
Hammond will inbound. Ellis Johnson. Abdallas from long range. Trying to follow his shot. It's a rebound. Johnson's got to go with 2. Time expires, and the Gamecocks do.
He's doing. He's waiting for instruction. Everybody's watching him. I think you got to, come back left and drive that to the middle of the paint. And he's looking. Play by shoot.
Damn it!
Oh.
Abdallas only a 62. Virginia Tech by 2. And that is the 4th now on Abdallas. So Tyler Johnson has fouled out. Sharp jumps from 15. In and out. The putback of Sundeko, no. Abdallas fades and hits.
Big time. And he loves...
Ellis a long 2. Rebound Hansberry. Shoot.
Fouling 3 big guys. It's kind of whoever's playing well.
All season. He's got 3 tonight, including a couple of 3s. Big 7. And we are tied at 76.
Lamont.
Shot clock in single digits. They're strong. That 3 doesn't. Hammond. The soft, feathery touch. Virginia Tech. Got some close games elsewhere. Tennessee and Syracuse.
Time and ended up dribbling out the clock. But now you're going to get a run. You might get...
Knox. Meechie Johnson for the lead. No, it doesn't go. Rebound. Hansberry. Foul.
Shot to rebound, and you can't get fouled.
Hansberry misses. 1 out of 2. It's a 3-point game.
That's where it gets a little bit dicey. We saw play the other night. What was it? Wake Forest ran the bright.
Hang on for a 3-point win.
It's a good design.